My name is Brian Nacken, my age is 52, I have a Nokia Windows phone. Obviously phoning, messaging, social media a little bit, like Instagram and a bit of Facebook. If it's accurate, it sounds like a lot. It seems pretty excessive.
Do you think, if someone did that experiment on you?
No, my phone sits on my desk at work during the day, and so I'm not using it, but I'll check it from time to time. But on the weekends, not much at all.
But do you think some people use their phone that much? Would you
Yeah, for sure. Generally, it doesn't bother me, except in the occasion when I'm trying to keep in contact with someone, i.e. my children might be out and I need to find them or something. Generally not, but occasionally you might use a phone to show someone something, i.e. maybe a photo or an email. Or
do you get offended if someone did that to you? If you were hanging out with them or getting coffee with them and they were on their phone?
If people are constantly on the phone, I think that's very rude, in that I'm sitting with someone to have a chat and their attention is diverted to their phone. So. Yeah, look, I think that's mainly true of younger people. People my age tend not to live on their phones as much as younger people do. And I treat my telephone as a tool, as not as a must-have. You know, it's a good tool for doing things, but really I could probably live without it if I had to. It just means that if a person's got their phone out, I mean, perhaps they're expecting a call or something like that, but and that's an important call. But generally, if their phone's out, it means that they've got other things on their mind, and then attention's not directed completely at me.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing, you know, if you're at an event where kids are playing sport or something and people are taking photos of their kids, then that's no big deal. But if you're in a more social situation where it's one-on-one conversation and phones are out, then yeah, it definitely affects the way things happen in a conversation or a meeting. People are in a queue to be served for something, and they're actually being served, and they take a call or do something like that. That's, I'd say that's a pretty strong no.
Yeah.
There should more be etiquette than rules, because people will probably adhere more to etiquette than anything else. Social pressure rather than rules. To someone and you're in a direct conversation, to take a phone call or start messaging or looking at your phone can be conceived as or perceived as quite rude. But there are other occasions, if you're just walking along the street with someone and they want to make a call or message someone, then that's not such a big deal. But you know, whenever it'd just be like, if I was in a conversation with you and all of a sudden I just turned my back and started talking to someone else, it's the same kind of rudeness.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I am constantly aware that younger people certainly have feel that necessity to be close to their phone all the time, and you know, they like to know if they're getting notifications or anything like that, whereas people more at my age aren't so stressed out about it. I see a lot of young people missing out on a lot of the world. They're not watching the world go by. They're watching their phones.
Yeah.
So they miss a lot of social cues and things like that, because they're not observing the world. They're just observing their telephone through someone else's eyes. Like the generation who's in like their 20s now, give or take, have grown into that mobile phone phenomenon and social media phenomenon, whereas the younger people who are coming up now with mobile devices will be a bit more, maybe a bit more savvy about how they use their devices, and they'll find better ways to use them. But then again, technology could change again, so I don't know that the technology's actually sort of panned out and become pretty stable. I can imagine that relationships would be a lot more shallow when people are dealing with each other and knowing about other people's lives through social media rather than actually communicating verbally with people.